Hey everyone, it's Nancy, and I wanted to show you how I made these gorgeous poinsettias. I actually made these out of the skeleton leaves from Wild Orchid Crafts. They were super fun, super easy. You can really do these so many different ways. With this one, I used the gold German glass glitter that Wild Orchid Craft has, and I used a little bit of stickles in silver around the edges just to make the petals pop. And these are totally flexible, so you can give them some dimension. And then here's the silver one, and I used the gold stickles on the edge of that, and in the center of them I used the small poinsettia flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then this one, I just colored the leaves with the distress stain, then added the stickles and then the little flowers in the center. So to do these, what I've done is you need basically 5 leaves for 2 layers. So for these, what I did is I just covered it with, I used this new Martha Stewart paint, and this one is in the antique silver, really gorgeous. For this one I used the German glass glitter from Wild Orchid Crafts. It's right here. And this is the 80 grit. And then for this one I used the 80 grit in the gold. So to do these, what you're going to do is after they're dry, just cut them in half. So you're going to cut each one in half. Okay. And then the ends that have the point from the leaves, you can leave those or you can take them off, but the ends that are the ends of the leaves, I cut them off because they're a little frayed. But you can leave them if you want to, it's up to you. So what I do now is this is the cut half of the leaf, and all I do is just go in and round that in a little bit so that it's more like a petal for a flower, like this. Doesn't have to be perfect. I do the same thing on all of them. Totally quick and easy. And for this flower you'll need 5 leaves is what I used. There's a piece of hot glue or something on me that's making them stick to me, but I can't find it to get it off. Okay. So now you have all of your flower petals. And they're all nice and rounded. Oh, I forgot one. Got another one. Okay, so there's your petals. Now for the base, to assemble it, you can see here, and what I use is the Grunge Board Shapes by Tim Holtz. Come in a pack like this. And when I make flowers, I really like to use these because they give really good stability. Get my circle real quick. I always like to use the larger circle in the package. It gives you plenty of room to work with. And so all I'm going to do is I take the petals with the snipped off ends, the ones that don't come to a point, and I use those for my bottom layer. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take the petal and add a little bit of hot glue right along the very edge of the petal. Okay, so take your leaf, add a little bit of glue right to the very end of it, and then apply it to your circle. And I go a little ways in, maybe a 1/4 inch or so, not real far. And all you're going to do is just continue to do this all the way around. And I try to make them kind of touch to help hide the grunge board underneath. You see a little bit, that's okay, because there'll be a second layer. Sorry, I dropped one. And then I threw that glue gun on the floor. Okay. Let me grab my gun. Sorry, guys. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your second set and you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to apply that in the opposite, in between the petals you just laid down. So just a little bit of glue. And when I put the petal on there, I kind of push it down so that it'll pop up a little bit to help give it some depth. And the last one. Like that. It's very, very easy. And that is so gorgeous. So then you can take the small poinsettias, this item number is CX-00099. So what I do to these is I pull back the leaves, because you don't want the leaves in the center of your flower. Or you can leave them, it's your flower. So I pull back the leaves. And then I just snip them off. Or you can remove the whole little section. You can just pull it off. Whichever is your method. But to me it's just quicker if I just cut them off. This one is adhered to the petal, so I'm going to fussy cut it out. Okay. Remove the last one. And then this is this the string to the centers, and I go ahead and cut it off because it's glued in there pretty well. but you can just trim it down however you want to do it. So there's your little center that you would put in there. What I'm going to do is just put some glue in the middle here. I'm going to add that. I'll pull these petals up on it to give the center some dimension. And then with it being white, you can paint it if you want, or you can go in and add some stickles, which is what I'm going to do since it's really quick. I'm just putting some stickles on it really fast, and I'll go in and detail edit it with the stickles. I'm just going to do a quick pass of them real quick. So just smooth that down on there. And this is the silver stickles, and the glitter that was on it is an antique silver, so I will go in with that paint as well and touch that up. So there's another gorgeous poinsettia. Really, really easy to make. I think everybody has skeleton leaves. And then the other thing I want to show you when I was playing with the German glass glitter is Wild Orchid Crafts has these really, really adorable reindeer. And y'all saw them in my design team package, but I'm going to show you real quick. So these really adorable wooden reindeer embellishments, and this is their number. It's CX-00067. And what I did with those is I took the silver German glass glitter, the 80 grit, which is GT00002, and I added it to the reindeers. Look at them sparkle. Here's the other one. But they are fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I absolutely love them. So I just used some triple thick, which is like glossy accents, painted it on, and then poured the glitter on there. And I tapped it down a little bit to make sure it was attached, and this glitter's not going anywhere. It's on there, and they're just so gorgeous. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Talk to you later.